What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Myron Thomas Sr. with another edition of Swear Entertainment. What's he going on? And we're gonna talk about the NBA playoffs. Now, NBA playoffs have, in my opinion, no, because I told you, I always swear to give you my honest opinions and facts on sports, music, me, all that kind of good stuff. And that my honest opinion about these NBA playoffs is ever since the Lakers got out, everybody's playing a whole lot harder and a whole lot better. Okay? I'll say it. I mean, you got Phoenix sweeping the Nuggets, which, you know, Phoenix, I don't think you've been in the Western Conference Finals since 1993. Okay, right? You have the Jazz and the Clippers, right? 3-2. You got Paul George, who I believe that because his them talking about him, he needs to step up, and that he needs to be more of a factor. That I think he will say, hold on, I'm an all-star in this league. He's really stepped up, especially in a Game 5 win over Utah. You know, he had like 37 points, something like that. I mean, that's unreal. You know, and then you got KD balling out. You know, even though I think that they kind of pumped the brakes on those series, because I believe that Brooklyn could have won that game last night. It's just that they were like, we need the hype now, because I haven't checked the ratings on the NBA playoffs. I will be checking that over this weekend. I'll be giving you an update on that. But I really am enjoying this playoffs, even though I haven't been able to really watch a lot of games. I've been catching a lot of highlights and, you know, keeping up with who's leading in the series and stuff like that. Atlanta is just, you know, Trae Young is just balling out. You know, 76ers, the X factor has been Ben Simmons for Philly. I believe that, you know, he so far right now has the worst free throw percentage in playoff history. The worst. It's like 23.7%, something like that. He was like, you know, that's unacceptable. That's totally unacceptable. The truth part about it is, the two guys that have actually kind of played worse or been worse were Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain. But it's just ridiculous to be, you know, that bad at the free throw line. In today's game, you know, we gotta understand that this is a more versatile league. You know, you got 7-footers hitting 3-point shots. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You got guys. So it's not like these guys lack the ability, because you gotta understand that Shaquille O'Neal and Wilt Chamberlain, they played their games inside. I mean, straight inside. Their games were not, a lot of their games were all 12 feet from the basket. You know what I'm saying? You know, they were not real jump shooters, you know. So, you know, but in today's game, everybody's a jump shooter, you know. Everybody's a jump shooter, you know. So in today's got Chris Paul balling out. I don't know what they're going to do as far as his COVID protocol. You know, he's still supposed to be evaluated tomorrow on Saturday. So we'll see what happens with that. But this playoffs is exciting to me. I wish I could sit down and actually watch a lot more of the games. You know, to really, you know, to get more into it. But you know, gotta work, got family, you know, stuff like that. So you know, but I am able to keep up. But believe me, I have become a real big fan of this playoff. I really become, because I'm excited for the fact that somebody, right, is going to host, is going to put up a banner in their stadium, and it's not the same old teams that we've seen year after year after year. You know, that it's gonna be somebody completely unexpected, right? That, you know, but like I said, there's only 2 teams left that have won championships, but we're talking 30, 40, 50 years ago. We're not talking about nothing within these past years. So, you know, it's good to see those franchises mature and, you know, develop. You know, that means there's hope for the NBA. You know, there's hope that, you know, the NBA will start to become the competitive NBA that I remember growing up watching. That, you know, there was a star on every single team, that teams weren't running to go play with superstars just to get a ring and all that type of stuff, and you know that they're actually, you know, these teams are actually good, you know, and you know, they were like, I was going over my YouTube feed and stuff. There was some talking about Luka might be out of Dallas or some crazy mess, and I'm thinking Mark Cuban is not gonna let that happen. I'm sorry, he's not gonna let that happen. You know, he finally has, I feel, his next Dirk Nowitzki, and he's not gonna let that go. He understands, you know, what's really going on in the NBA, to turn around here and be like, nah, I'm not gonna let this guy go, you know, to like the Lakers or something like that. But here's the thing, you trade for him, but it's not, you need a scorer, but you need, what the Lakers really need is just big men. They need somebody who not just scores, but also can take that pressure off of Anthony Davis. And I'll be honest with you, Lakers need 2 guys. They need a guy that takes the pressure off of Anthony Davis so he can remain healthy majority of the season and everything else. And you need a guy to take the pressure off LeBron. LeBron is entering in his 19th year. I'm sorry, I don't care how much you try to work out and get your body in shape and all that type of stuff. You cannot go out there and play, you know, 40 minutes in a game. You can't. You know, you just can't. You can't play 40 minutes in a game. You know, and, you know, especially with these young guys, you know. See, it's different back in the day where you could turn around here, you could kind of like conserve your energy throughout the game. You know, you really didn't have to, you know, you can like really pick and choose because players play their positions. Now, where in the course of a game, a player can turn around here and end up doing 3 different positions. And so where you got to try to guard and switch off on sometimes on players that you don't really want to guard, you know, or switch off on. You know, They want to be the people that beat them. They don't want the people to be the people that join them. So, but I'm excited. I am really, really excited about these playoffs. I'm serious. I am. I love the direction that the NBA is going. That the East doesn't look like that. Just a gimme league, gimme conference no more. That these teams have really stepped up. You got the Knicks, you got Atlanta, you got Philly, you got Milwaukee, you got Brooklyn. That's how your conference is supposed to be. And out west you got the Clippers. Still can't count out the Lakers. I'm not gonna count out the Lakers, but you got the Clippers, you got the Jazz, you got Denver, you got Dallas. You got some teams that are that if they got hot. Phoenix, who thought Phoenix would be this deep in the playoffs? When I saw Phoenix sweep Denver, I was sitting back going like, wow. Chris Paul is he wants to get that stigma off of his legacy. That yes, I've been a good player, and yeah, I played on a few teams, but have not gotten over that hump. And he wants to be, he wants to get over that hump. That's why I'm hoping that everything works out with him. I mean, it's a 7 games. I mean, 7 best out of 7 series, so he probably will be back. He will play in the series. It's not about the fact that if or not play. I think it's just more or less of the when. What kind of protocol. We're gonna just stay out for 2 weeks. Well, good thing is the Clipper Jazz series is still going, so it still gives them time to turn around here, and so it's a good possibility he still could play, in game 1, so. But this is a really fun playoffs. It's really been a fun playoffs, and plus it's gonna make a heck of a Father's Day weekend for games, because we get game 7s. I think they'll be on Father's Day, and I'm saying, hey, and shout out to any fathers out there. And such a reminder, I'll be doing a live review of The Last Dance with my son, Alex Thomas. It'll be under Alex Thomas Reviews. I probably will also upload it up on my channel probably later on that day. But check it out. It's on Alex Thomas videos. It'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning on Father's Day. We're doing like a special Father's Day edition of his channel, and we'll be discussing The Last Dance. And check it out. And also, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We talk about it all the time, and a lot of times there's a lot of stuff in the documentary that they did not bring up. They glossed over, and that we're gonna be talking about. So, hopefully y'all will tune in, and hopefully we have a good game tonight. I'm saying? I'm gonna try to pull them up on my phone, or at least be able to keep up with them tonight, to see if Atlanta can pull off to where have a weekend of all Game 7s. You know, Game 7 with Brooklyn and Milwaukee, Game 7 that it just, like it's always said, Game 7 is just basically who wants it more. You know, who wants it more. You know, who's willing to just put it all out on the line and just, you know, let's get this. You know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. But other than that, you know, everybody have a good weekend. Everything else, I'm out of here. Peace.